I'm excited for this one.
Seth Mendoza, freshman, 4-time Illinois State champion, 3-time placer at the Super 32. And you look at the regular season when he has been given an opportunity. He lost to Casey Swiderski by a point, lost to Cannon Webster only by 2 points, 5-3, and then a ranked Charlie Millard 6-4. So he has wrestled some of the best, and he has been right there with them toe for toe.
And as a freshman, it's just about, you want to go out and compete and figure out some of the areas of growth so that you can, I feel like freshmen that come in, they make the biggest jumps, typically. Just because it's just a difference. There's a difference in everything, the school management, the time management, being on your own on campus, all those different things. And Mendoza is always looking for his offense. Gonna drive right here. He's gonna have to circle.
And a stall call on Frost, and that was all initiated by the aggressiveness from Mendoza.
Yeah, you could hear his coaches talk about like cutting off the circle, right? Like in MMA, like in boxing and stuff, they talk about cutting off the ring and the cage, and I think you're starting to see some more of that come into wrestling, just with like footwork and timing, some of that language. Mendoza must have an amazing hand strength. Definitely not opposed to being physical, which I like.
You see him taking Matt, working the right arm of Jacob Frost, 2-on-1. Frost clears away the arm, comes in on a shot, corralled effectively by Mendoza. Inside a minute to go, Missouri looking to get onto the tally sheet for the first time.
Another shot right there from Mendoza, going waterfall. Ooh, this is big.
And Mendoza gets the first three, and Missouri with the lead, works his way up the body. Frost into a stand-up, and now he turns faces, and Frost coming right back at him. Nothing awarded yet.
Did you see the flexibility right there?
Incredible. Boy, look at this from Seth Mendoza. Now, there's no takedown there because Frost never got away, so this whole time Mendoza has still been in control, and a good mat return on the edge as well. Wow, Seth Mendoza coming out, and his style not altered whatsoever by this crowd here at Iowa State. He has silenced the crowd. A late takedown, and he is going to ride him out. 34 seconds of riding time, and a good opening 3 minutes for the freshman.
Goes waterfall, pops the head out, goes and collects. Great work right here from Mendoza.
You know, you go back through the body of work, some of the tournaments, non-collegiate tournaments, he is the last wrestler to knock off Vega of Oklahoma State. That's how good this guy is. Beat him in the Ironman, I believe.
And that's going to be, yeah, in the Ironman last year, right? So last year in February, he was in the Illinois High School State Championships, winning a state title. Now he's in the duel versus one of the top 10 guys, returning All-American Jacob Frost. And it just shows you that these young people, student athletes, are coming into college ready. They're ready to compete. They're ready to perform. And you can see as the match goes on, you can kind of start to see confidence starting to build.
Frost trying to run it to the side. You see the sprawl back by Jacob Frost, slowly elevating, improving position. Mendoza. Now it's Mendoza trying to get to one side or the other. Has him draped over his right shoulder, and scramble situation here. Let's see who's going to get out on top. Still tons of time. Referee getting into position to keep an eye out on Frost. Boy, Mendoza just continues to drive, and he will get the 3. Seth Mendoza, his second takedown, and he goes up 7.
Man, he is showing some amazing flexibility in mat IQ and spatial awareness.
His strength as well is popping to me. Physically very strong. And
yeah, did you see how he got to that single and then S grip? Yeah. And all he just barely got his fingers locked and then adjusted and used his back and pulled that leg in. That was great work by Mendoza.
Yeah, some vice clamps, no doubt about it. Short time, and 10th ranked wrestler Jacob Frost in some trouble here at Hilton Coliseum. 7-1, Seth Mendoza in control, a couple of takedowns. Readjust his headgear, and he will go into the third period leading by 6.
Right there, gets that leg split and then goes and hooks bottom leg.
It's a great story with Seth Mendoza. Last April, he ran the Boston Marathon, the 129th edition of the Boston Marathon, finished in a time of 3 hours, 25 seconds. He actually filled in for his father, Mike, who had traditionally run the race, but Mike was injured, so Mendoza stepped in for his dad, and that's kind of his mindset. He thinks he can do it all, and he might be right.
That's amazing.
It really is. 3 hours, 25 minutes, 43 seconds. Incredible. This crowd trying to get behind Jacob Frost. Mendoza not having anything to do with that, though. He is a man on a mission today.
Frost is going to have to mix it up. He keeps going to that right side of Mendoza.
Working off the underhook, shoulder to shoulder. Both wrestlers grounded near the edge. Wouldn't be surprised to see Mendoza try to drag him back in where he has some room to work. If anything, this is just eating clock as well. So this is a true advantageous position if you're Seth Mendoza. And the referee will stop it. That's a break for Frost. He gets a restart in the center with 51 seconds to go. Mendoza over a minute of riding time.
Yeah, look at Mendoza's like physical. I like his physicality. Frost's gonna have to find some opportunities to go one way and the other way. He's not been able to break through the
This is a weight where Missouri has Josh Edmond as well. Always an exciting style of wrestling with Edmond, but Seth Mendoza, we talked about the near misses early in his career, earlier this year as a freshman. Wrestled Swiderski to a point, wrestled Cannon Webster to 2 points, a decision. And now he is going to deliver a signature statement win for all of the country to hear that he has arrived. The freshman Seth Mendoza takes down Jacob Frost with riding time. It's an 8-2 win